Hello, hello, my lovely One Piece friends. How are we doing? Oh, I'm so excited. I can see that we do have people in here already. Let me share this. Let me share it so that we have more friends join us. You can see the chat's already going. Always good to see. I am ready. I don't know if I'm ready actually. I don't know if I'm ready. I think that is the right way to put it. I don't know if I'm ready for this because clearly this is going to be the chapter of the century. Chapter the chapter where the showdown between Garp and Roger united against Rocks. The moment that we have been waiting for years, ever since we ever found out who Rocks was. I don't know if I'm ready for this. I don't. You know what? My mistake was I haven't had my morning coffee. I haven't had breakfast yet. I've literally just woken up 20 minutes ago, gotten ready so that we can read because I was waiting all day for this yesterday. The chapter came out a little later than usual, right? I felt like it was a little later than usual. Have I got oh no, I did not bring tissues. Oh gosh. Should I go bring some? Am I really are we really feeling I am not ready? Oh, I'm getting concerned now. You've already read this 3 times. Holy crap. Okay. That good, right? That good. I would expect nothing less. I would expect nothing less from what is the ultimate showdown, the ultimate climax of God Valley. I mean, this has been a crazy, an absolute crazy flashback to begin with. This chapter, oh gosh, it's gonna make me cry. And water, keep myself hydrated, okay. Well, I should note that it is like 7 a.m. on a Saturday morning here in Sydney, Australia, where I am streaming from, and my roommate is sleeping, so I'm going to have to try and keep it down. We'll see how I go with that. I don't want to be an inconsiderate roommate, but maybe I chose the wrong time for a stream for this sort of chapter. Hey, we're seeing. Yeah, they're not One Piece fans. But maybe I should. Maybe this is the chapter to convince them that you should be a One Piece fan. I mean, that's exactly how I became a One Piece fan. My very good friend of mine from work, well, few friends from work had always been anime fans, and they'd convinced me to watch a couple of other series. And I watched Naruto because of them, and started watching My Hero Academia and all of this other stuff. And then, and this one friend, he was constantly trying to get me into One Piece. Not in like a super pushy way, but he was very like, I think you should, like, it's a, with all the series that you've watched, I think this one would be a good one. I think you'll really enjoy it, yada, yada, yada. And I was like, I know, but, it was close to, I don't think it was, no, wasn't quite 1,000 chapters yet, but it was very close. It was very, very close to 1,000 chapters. And once I reveal the story, you'll know how close. And then one day I saw him at in the work lunchroom, and he was like screaming. He was screaming and laughing and crying in the work lunchroom. And I was thinking, like, he's gone insane. But when I asked him about it, he told me that basically what he had read was the Laugh Tale chapter. The Roger laughed. When the Roger pirates reach Laugh Tale, and we find out that Raftel, as we had known it, or as he had back then, as you guys would have known it for, decades by that point, was actually Laugh Tale. And he was just overjoyed with so many emotions. And I did think to myself, if there is a series that is making him feel so, making him have such a visceral reaction, that must be a series worth starting or worth reading. And that's what got me into One Piece. That's what finally, set it in stone for me to start reading One Piece, and I've never looked back. So you're right. If this is a chapter that's going to make me cry, if it's going to make me laugh, it's going to make me scream, jump up and down without a care in the world, maybe this is the chapter to get my roommate into One Piece. We'll see how it goes. So you must be just Ohaikan. It's almost midnight. It's almost midnight for you. Okay, so maybe we should start reading soon. You must be based somewhere in Europe? Yeah, so somewhere in Europe. My apologies. I know that it's a slightly... Well, this is actually usually the time that we had been reading the chapters for some time, and then we went back to a sort of irregular schedule because of work and other things, and when the chapter was dropping. I am thinking of actually going back to read chapters at this time, and it doesn't seem to be a bad time for too many people, so we might continue with this. We'll see how we go. Smooth Weeb, thank you so much for the super chat. I have a theory. Davy Jones was king of ancient kingdom, ruling over many species, so he was considered king of the world, but Imu human differs. I like that a lot. I do like that a lot. I will just say my own take would be that adding to that idea is that Imu was not a human. Imu is not a human, and Imu looks down on all the species. It's an interesting idea. We should discuss that at some point. Okay, so I think we've got a few people here. How are we feeling? Are we ready to start reading chapter 1165? And Fred, thank you. Hello. Thanks for sharing when the chapter was out. I'd been waiting for it, and it was lovely to see that it was shared already on Discord and alerted me to the fact that I can finally read the chapter. And Chin, hello. Hey Chin, thanks for joining in. Okay, I'm glad that we do have some mods here because it's a crazy chapter. Hopefully we don't get too crazy reading. You think Mu is an ancient being from the first world that somehow possessed Imu Nerona in the second world. Yeah, I like that idea as well. Because I really do think, I'm really liking that Mu is or Imu, depending on how you see it, is a primordial being. I've said it a few times now in a couple of my videos. And that is where my head is at the moment. But, okay, people have given us the word. They have given us the word that they are ready. People are ready. And I give the people what they want. Let me share for those of you who don't have the chapter up and ready on your screen, there you go. There it is. Let me pin it. I'll do the same on Twitch. Thank you to our friends from Twitch who have joined us. Okay. Oh, you gotta go. Well, thank you so much for coming by, Smooth Weeb. I hope you have a lovely rest of the Friday, I believe. Enjoy your Friday and then enjoy your weekend. We are going to start reading. I think the Kubari link is TCB, I think, but I think it helps to, I think it just means that it's less ads, or it blocks ads automatically. I thought that was what Kubari link was, but if I'm wrong, you can correct me on that. Okay, well anyways, look, it's up, it's there. You can find the TCB link if you'd like as well, because I'm sure it is on there. I'm excited. Okay, no more delays. Let's start reading. Chapter 1165, titled Echo. The echo, oh my goodness, even the title, like, I'm already feeling like the dun, the dun, the dun. My heart is thumping. I don't know if I'm ready for this. Cover request by Machi and Takeshi. Beppo peacefully sleeping using using Zeus as a... That's so sweet. How cute. Using Zeus as a pillow. How cute. Okay. Author's note pending. Okay, that is quite interesting. That must mean that we got, well, as in the translators, they must have gotten the chapter quite late, because Oda's notes are usually loaded by that point. Is it a slow schedule release or like a slow leak release maybe? Alright. None of it adds up. Oh, no, look at his tears. His tears. Oh, I don't. Oh gosh. Rocks versus Roger and Garp. Please. Oh, please. Oh man, the tears. You hear that too, right? Yeah. Oh, look at that Haki. Oh, these panels. I knew that this what was coming, and even still, like my heart just like won't stop racing. Please kill me. Oh. Wow, look at the size of that sword. His words, the way he's acting, and that look on his face. Oh. Another one. Look at that. It's another one straight to the face. Face punch. Oh. Cling. Holy crap. Look at that is, oh my god, look at him blowing them away. Yeah. Look at the smoke, like it's created a tornado. I'll make it back. Oh, they get actually like blown away. Wow. Okay, Rox is going to run amok. He is going to cause chaos. I'll make it back for sure. Rox and Roger. I came to this island to catch the pair of you, but look how things panned out. Oh, look at their jackets. Oh, they actually are in front of him. I thought they got flung like much further away. Well, all I wanted to save was Shaki. Grab some treasure and bail. Wanna call a temporary truce? Can't say I'm thrilled with that idea, but we can't just let him be. So I think there's the way that this the way that I am reading this, I don't know if I am making... I think this feels a bit illogical. And give me a second, guys. Okay, I think I think the pages are not... I think they're going right to left and not left to right, which is how I usually read the chapter. Let's start from the beginning. I've been reading this the wrong way. I think they have a slightly different way of ordering their pages. It's not in order. Okay, sorry guys. Sorry. Let's skip that. Let's read let's go from the beginning, because that was out of order. Okay. Rocks versus Roger and Garp. Please. You hear that too, right? Yeah. Please kill me. His words, the way he's acting, and that look on his face. None of it adds up. Cling. The sky, it's splitting. We've got to get out of here or we're gonna die. Let's steal a ship and get off this island. Huh? What about Rox's ship? Dumbass, no one's going back. The Rox pirates are history. Hurry to the coast. I'll make it back for sure. Rox and Roger. Oh wait, no, I skipped a panel. Sorry guys, I missed the panel. Vice Admiral Garp, can you repeat that? I said, get every survivor and Marine you can aboard that ship and cast off immediately. Roger, what's going on over there? Get underway the instant Rayleigh's group is aboard. Wait for me at sea. I'll make it back for sure. They were talking on their den motion. I've got freaking chills. Oh my god. Rox and Roger, I came to this island to catch the pair of you, but look how things panned out. The jackets, the coats are coming off. The coats are coming off. Well, all I wanted to save was Haki, grab some treasure and bail. Wanna call a temporary truce? Can't say I'm thrilled with that idea, but we can't just leave him be. Hey, Rox! This form, this curse. He's trying to sumo flip him. Can't we undo it somehow? Wake up! Hurry! Roger won't stop fighting till he's sure he's escaped. It's strange, this Haki. Oh. You listening, Kaido? Consider this a lifelong debt. You'll pay me back one day. Mark my words. Don't be stupid. You lost fair and square, Lin Lin. Now watch. I'm gonna start a crew where brutality is the only law. You've grown bold, haven't you? But you'll never be able to beat me. Lin Lin, what are you doing? We've got to go. Load up the treasure. One day I'll come to collect what you owe. I'll crush you when that time comes. Oh my god. Roger is down. Me? What about you? Do you condone it? Oh, Dragon is acting. Yes, Dragon, exactly what you should be doing. Exactly what you should be doing. I think I'm going over a page though. This is getting very confusing. I've read too much. Huh? I'm skipping like all sorts of things. But nice ship. Sorry, there was a Gloriosa and Scopagaban again. One day you come to collect what you owe. I'll crush you when that time comes. Cling! You broke the mountain, didn't ya, Newgate? Who are you? Looks like your crew's also breaking. Polo Graham, the captain of the Polo Pirates. Marco Polo. Wow. Freaking wow. This is so funny. Oh my god, that's so good. So freaking good. Captain of the Polo Pirates, his name is Polo Graham. I mean, we all said it. We all knew it. Freaking Oda the genius. Oda the freaking giving us a tiny little pineapple head, man. Wow. That is uncanny. Uncanny. The name's Graham. I'm a big fan. You need a ship, right? Let's join forces. Buzz off. Don't get in my way. Hey, where's Newgate? Don't ask me. Calm down, Dragon. What do you think you're doing? Me? What about you? Do you condone this? Dragon, bring those survivors aboard. We're saving them. And if anyone's got a problem with that, I'll execute them. Yes, Dragon, you the freaking man. You the freaking man. Doing exactly what you should be doing. This won't end well for you, Dragon. Bring it on. Where are you going, Rayleigh Gibbon? Don't follow us. Sail the boat out. Yes, freaking yes. The right and left hand men are joining in the fight. They are not leaving the captain behind, just as it freaking should be. Sail the boat out to sea and wait. Oh, yes. Freaking yes. Oh my god. Wow. That island never existed. Is that clear? The West Blue. We don't see Imu, like we see Imu eyes, but we're not seeing Imu possessing Saint Saturn anymore. The records kept by G1, G11, and CP6 concerning the top secret Level S special mission on God Valley are sparse. The names of the participants of the human hunt were purged. Little is recorded regarding the site of the incident, God Valley. Information regarding the island's whereabouts, size, and population were also purged. The number of casualties remains unknown to this day. Did you know the government had ties to that black monster? Seems like an affront to justice. Shh. I'm with you there. Well, Garth and Roger have something to agree about. If you want to leave the Navy, you should join us. Hell no. If I quit, who'd protect the Marines? See, I mean, oh, Garp, I mean, you should be leaving the Marines, but at the same time, it's like words straight to the heart. It's all about the mass, Garp. The mass? What are you talking about? Armament Haki can normally counter Devil Fruit abilities, and I'm using Conqueror's Haki coating to boot. So there's no way my attacks aren't doing anything. It's because he's also using Conqueror's Haki to guard himself. It's not a surprise we'd cancel each other out. Exactly. If we don't overcome that, the damage won't go through. We'll lose sooner or later if we keep trading blows like this. We simply can't match a monster in a battle of attrition. So next time we use Conqueror's Haki, we should channel all of our mass into it. Yeah, don't worry about how crippling the aftermath. Don't worry about how crippling the aftermath will be. If we do that, we probably won't survive this. Either way, it'll take all three of us out of commission. And if we don't land this, it's all over. Oh my goodness, it's coming down to one. It's coming down to one mass attack. One mass attack. Wow. And if we don't land this, it's all over. Hey, Rox! I don't know if there's any words that'll comfort you at this point. I don't even know what's happened to you. But I do know one thing. I can feel your frustration. Oh my god, this is like a huge heartbreak. Oh. I do know one thing. I can feel your frustration. Oh, look at those tears. Oh. Oh, Roger's crying now as well. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is no time for tears, you dolt. Kagosuchi Infinitum. Kagos. Oh, that's so fucking cool. Look at that. Oh my god, that is Luffy. That's Luffy's attack. The Gatling. Oh. Kagosuchi's ace. Infinitum explosion! The world government tried their best to bury this incident in the shadows. However, the disbanding of the chaotic crew, led by Rox D. Zebek, would leave an undeniable echo. The Rox pirates destabilized an entire era, and the tremors of their legacy would continue to shake the world. A legendary incident uncovered. Ba ba ba. Oh my god. Oh my freaking god. Wow. Oh, wow. Oh, what what a freaking chapter. Holy crap. Oh my goodness. That means Roger was able to cut off his leg, right? Is that what's happened? Oh my goodness. Oh man. Oh. Sorry guys, I was missing the chat as I was reading, and I think I heard a lot of ding ding dings go off. Let me catch up. But oh my goodness, you guys, I'm sorry. I know there was a bit of a screw up. I know there were multiple screw ups with the order, and I was missing panels, and I was skipping pages because the chapter was sort of out of order. Sorry, and I hope that improved by the end of it. And thank you so much for sticking with me while that was happening. But oh my god, this is the best, the absolute freaking best. Oh, wow. What a, like, I cannot, I mean, I don't even know. I don't even have the words. I don't even have the words. Oh, man. Thank you so much for being understanding. Yes, thank you, thank you. All right, where? Oh my goodness, I don't. Let me just gather my thoughts. You guys were right. I do need to be hydrated. I need some hydration. So I'm seeing. Oh, Zod, you're here. Thank you so much for sending the memberships. Welcome to everyone who just became an executive officer of the JoyFleet. Hydrogen, thank you. Yes, as your name, I have been keeping myself hydrated. Hydrogen, thank you so much for the super chat. Zod, are you still around? Welcome to everyone who has been gifted a membership. I hope you'll enjoy your time as an executive officer here. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, Zod, resubscribing on Twitch as well. Freaking legend. I gotta give you the big dubs over here for what I've missed earlier. Big W's to Zod. I hope everyone gave big W's when the gifting happened. But oh my goodness, you guys, the freaking chapter. This chapter was so much good stuff. Oh man. Look at that fight. Look at that battle. Like, you really feel the scale. I mean, that scale, like, the God Valley was an area with, the likes of, so many legends. And even still, between these three, look at them go up against each other. And then I've mentioned this before. Roger and Garp were best friends. Roger and Garp were best friends in another life when they were younger. And everything in this flashback is pointing more and more to that fact. I really cannot help but feel that these two were friends before. And then Marco, his name is going to be... So I guess his name is Polo Marco. In English, it makes sense. I get it from like an English perspective. It is Marco Polo because in the West, the surname comes last. But in a culture, when you're reading this in Japan, it's Polo Marco. Polo Marco. I mean, that is so freaking funny. Yeah. pineapple that we saw, Oda has read our minds, or we've read Oda's minds. It is actually Marco's father, Polo Marco. How funny. Oh man. DS Joe, I completely agree. I don't think this isn't the end of the God Valley flashback. This can't be the end of the God Valley flashback yet. We know that Scopper and Gaban have come back. We're gonna see there's a reason why that has happened. Whitebeard getting scarred by Shamrock. Oh, that's why. Okay. Yeah, this is wow. Oh my goodness. Oh, where are the God's Knights? Look, the God's Knights, where are the God's Knights indeed? I think this flashback has really confirmed for us the God's Knights were almost the numbers of the Wano arc. The God's Knights are the numbers of the one, or maybe the numbers are too harsh. They were the Tobiropo. Maybe they were the Tobiropo of Kaido's crew. I'm sure they will come back, and obviously they're going to have to be relevant because we're seeing them in the present Elbaf timeline, but I don't know. I don't know, you guys. There's no way that next chapter is going to be just a recovery. We haven't actually seen Rocks get fully, like, you know, the whole regeneration. I mean, I guess they did say that that this means that they're all going to be out of commission, and that's why they have to, why Oda's bringing Scopper and Gaban back. Maybe Scopper and Gaban is going to save Roger and get him out of there when Roger can no longer move and he's completely out of commission. But I don't know. I feel like I don't think this is just over yet. Just over yet. The God's Knights are licking their wounds, exactly. Phantasm, thank you so much for the super chat. Dragon finally points his weapon eastward, might I add, towards the right people. Yeah, Dragon was a big claps, huge claps to Dragon. Dragon and Kuma, the unspoken MVPs of God Valley. The unrecognized heroes of God Valley, honestly. And you know what? Think about it as well this way. Like, Garp is saying, who's going to protect the Marines? Who's going to protect the Marines? The Marines are grown-ass adults. The Marines are grown-ass adults who have power, who have agency, who have a choice as to whether they want to stay in the Marines and keep up and, I guess, condone this behavior of the world government. You do not need to stay. I mean, look, I understand that the Marines aren't necessarily all ill-intentioned people, and there is a bond there that Garp has a soft spot for, but your duty, sir, is to the civilians. Exactly, Chin. Exactly, Chin. Dragon is for the civilians. Garp is for the Marines. No, okay. I think maybe this is copium. I'm going to indulge in a bit of copium over here, guys. I'm going to indulge in a bit of copium, and I'm going to say that what Garp is saying when he says that the Marines must be protected and he needs to save the Marines, he needs to protect the Marines. Hopefully he is actually just talking about a very specific group of the Marines, and that is Sword. Maybe he's saying Sword needs to be protected. Sword is the future of the Marines. One day we are finally going to make a difference and, you know, get the Marines back on track, doing what the Marines as an institution, as a Navy, should be doing, which is to be actually protecting and prioritizing the civilians instead of, I guess, doing the work of the world government. And that, perhaps, is Garp's plan. Copium, but let's keep fingers and toes crossed, because look, Oda did show us that Garp isn't this monster. He didn't actually know what was happening during these native hunting competitions. So yeah, at the end of the day, both sides have bad guys. Well, I don't know. Would you say that the Revolutionary Army has bad sides? The Revolutionary Army really does seem to be the way to go. Randy Choi's theory has to be true. Garp is the founder of Sword after this. Yeah, I think. Or is he the, like, the way that Garp said the Marines have to be protected, it's even making me feel that maybe Garp is hinting at the fact, or maybe Oda is hinting at the fact that Sword already exists. Sword already exists. Check bingo card. Okay, you guys, that's a good point. Okay. What do you guys think? What do we think? Do we think that I can, cross off, can I cross off Garp? I don't even, what was that Garp even, I think, oh, I don't know why I fully crossed out Loki revealed to be a good guy, because I feel like that's not, I don't think that was a... Okay, we can cross out Garp. Can we cross out Dragon makes a move? Because he has, but he's made a move in the past and not necessarily in the present. Half a cross? No, we are going to go full cross on Garp because, look, we are getting closer and closer to the end of the year, and we are not making a great headway. We did make lots of moves during the first half of the year, and then as soon as the Elbar flashback happened, and it ended up being a God Valley flashback, we have not been able to cross anything off. So I'm going to cross out Garp. True, the bingo card is for the year. It's for the year. It doesn't matter whether it's a alright, I am going to take your logic. If it's for the year, as long as it happened in the year, it doesn't matter. Oh no, people are saying it doesn't. Let's do a vote. Let's do a poll. I'm going to do a poll. Can we cross out Dragon? Alright, let's see. I will listen to what you guys say. Okay, it's seeming favorable at the moment, 67%. We'll leave that for a little while. Fred, personally, I think with Garp saying Marines should be protected, we should expect before the end of the story for Marines to either be targeted or end up on the opposite side of Imu. Yeah, I do definitely think that by the end of the story, we're going to see sort of, like, we're going to have to see everyone team up against Imu, right? I mean, if it took Roger and Garp to fight Rocks, just one person being possessed by Imu, surely Imu must be like this. I feel like Imu's going to possess all the people that he has on his side, and then, you know, the One Piece, can you imagine if the One Piece, like, final war, the final battle just ends up being like a reversey game, and you just see those on the light side and those on the dark side? they're all just pieces of a massive. I think I have seen that theory before as well, that the entire One Piece world is actually just a board game. Okay, I have. Let's see. Let's come back. I'll give another 30 seconds and then we'll see what we say. But at the moment, we are seeing that we can cross out Dragon makes a move on the board, seeming the yeses are having it. And I think this means that we can cross it off. So I'm going to cross off Dragon makes a move as well. But I still don't think, it's not looking like we're going to be able to complete this bingo card this year. What do you guys think? I mean, the clearest way that we might actually be able to finish this year might be maybe if we do get a Mosa reveal, and then we get some more Devil Fruit lore. I think going the first column down could be achievable. I don't know about Kobe making a move. I guess with the focus on Garp and this year we only have, I don't know. Yeah, maybe not. Will the flashback? Okay, let me, so that you guys can see my lovely face. As you can see, the sun has come out. It's closer to 8 now, and the sun is out in like full force. Maybe I should turn the light off here so that I'm not so overexposed. Think that's a little better. Not quite though. I think this apartment gets a lot of sun, which I personally love. I love I love getting a lot of sun, but it's not great for the streams, unfortunately. I'll have to set this up better. So, this chapter, I don't think we had any really Devil Fruit lore in this chapter. The audio is very low. Is that better? We have to put our mass into it. Yeah, what is that? That's a good question. Is it, I mean, like, putting it on a very simple explanation, wait, can you guys hear me? Alright, you can hear me. Sorry, there's always something going on in the streams. It's like, Imu wanted to silence us again. putting it very simply, like, I guess it's like you have to put your all, they're really staking it all. Because otherwise, could it be the fact that I really do think that it could have to do with like Imu and sort of representing this void, the abyss, and how, which doesn't, I guess it's different because from Blackbeard, if you sort of look at it from like a black hole sort of scientific point of view, mass doesn't necessarily matter. Mass in a black hole. Let's... Could just mean energy as well. That is a good point. The Suri no Mi. Okay. So it's like a mass controlling devil fruit? Are we saying that Imu might have like the like a controlling, like a mass controlling devil fruit? I mean, Badger, I think that was like sort of, that's what I was saying at the beginning. Like the most straightforward explanation is like put your back into it. But I do think like with Imu representing the abyss, I do think that there could be a second meaning. The sus part is Roger mentioning, why is coat of armament to negate devil fruit ability? Why is that sus? And Perona's devil fruit. Sorry, I must have missed that. Did we see the holo holos? Let me go back. Where was this? Oh! Yeah, wow. You're right, I did miss that. Sorry, I got swept away. I got too swept away with the whole Marco Polo thing. Yeah. Exactly. I was too wrapped up in the Marco Polo. This is getting, exactly, that's what I was just about to say, Diamforte, that this is getting closer and closer. It's really making us believe. It's really seeming to suggest that the thriller bug is God Valley, or at least a part of God Valley. It like is really seeming like it could be true. Oh, by sus it means that Zebek was... Or does it... That's a good point. Or is it the opposite? Yeah, you're right. Armament Haki can normally counter Devil Fruit abilities, and I'm using Conqueror's Haki coating to boot. So there's no way my attacks aren't doing anything. It's also because he's using Conqueror's Haki to guard himself. Or maybe it's because there isn't, like, he's not actually using a Devil Fruit, so the Armament Haki isn't necessarily doing anything. Wow. Yeah, why mention it otherwise? Yeah, it's a good point. So even actually really does have a Devil Fruit power. The Abyss Devil Fruit power. Something quite similar to the Yami Yami no Mi. No, it must be something like devil. It has to be like a devil's Devil Fruit power. Like a demonic. Demonio. Akmu Akmu. Akumu Akumu no Mi. Or the rules are different because that's what I was thinking at first, DS Joe. I was thinking, is it because Armament Haki isn't working because it's not actually a Devil Fruit ability? But you're right. Why would they mention it? Why would Oda mention it otherwise? Interesting. Rox coated himself with Conqueror's Haki? Yeah, like a Demon Rox is using his powers. The Demon Rox is using his powers of Conqueror's Haki. But this talk about the armament, about how Conqueror's Haki is working, it's all going to have to be relevant for how to defeat Dory and Brocky in the current timeline, and also what happens with Harold, because surely Harold got demonioed, Tommy reversied. It's all about the mass. So Conqueror's Haki and mass has a will. I guess it's quite interesting because if you think about it, Haki is I don't know the way if Haki is almost like a willpower thing, you know? It's an ability that comes out of energy. It's a spiritual energy. It's a spiritual energy. But what we're really seeing now is that spiritual energy that comes from willpower, someone's willpower, can actually have physical mass. You know? You're able to actually imbue that energy, that spiritual energy, with physical mass. I should have put Haki lore into my bingo card. yeah, Haki powered by emotions. Haki is powered by will, but can take on but is taking on a physical form that can also be imbued or amplified with actual physical mass. I think that's very interesting. Okay, we're coming in with the science. Thank you, Mark. Mass is the amount of substance in a matter. Mass in this context should be amount. So he's just saying we need more of it. We need more of Haki. Like, you need to bring out everything you've got. An intrinsic property. This is I'm searching it up. In physics, mass means an intrinsic property of an object that measures the amount of matter it contains and its inertia, resistance to a change in motion. This is making my head hurt. Sorry, it's too early. It's 7 a.m. on a now it's close to 8. Well, now it is 8. It's 8 a.m. on a Saturday morning. My brain is half asleep. No science at this point yet. My brain's not capable of understanding science in any intelligent means at this point. But I think I'm sort of wrapping my head around it. Oh, that's interesting. In Spanish, One Piece in Spanish, Haki is translated as vital energy. It takes all three of them out. Think of it. Yeah, so it's like, because it's, the idea is if you have more mass, because it says that it's inertia. Mass is the inertia. It's resistance to a change in motion. So I suppose it's like the idea that when you're meeting Haki that has equal mass, the more you need to bring out more, because if they're both resistant to inertia, it will eventually combust. It will eventually explode, and that's why it'll take all three of them out. Am I understanding that correctly? Yeah, Tsunaki, right? It was so, yeah, see, I'm not the only one. I just got carried away with the whole Marco Polo thing. In Canada, Haki is translated as ice sport. It's well played, so well played. And every time they attack, it just cancels out and regenerates. So to damage the person, they need more Haki. Yeah, they need more Haki. So the more Haki, they need more mass to cancel out the other person's Haki, their mass, because Rox's Haki is also resistant to a change in motion, and then be able to defeat him inside. Chin, Rox's Domi Reversi didn't sink into a circle like Doria Broggy did. He just turned immediately. I think that's because I've actually discussed this in another video of mine. I think it's because it has to do with how the Domi Reversi game, well, how the Reversi game works. And as long as you're caught between two tiles that's of your enemy, of your opponent's color, then that means the one that gets caught in between gets flipped as well. And so I think in this case, Imu pierced him from two sides, and that might have been him getting flanked. It's like the flanking motion. I will share the video because I have actually discussed this, because I thought that was very interesting as well, that we don't see him getting controlled, and we don't see Imu take out the grimoire. We don't see Imu, doing all the things that we thought was necessary and we thought was a part of how Domi Reversi works. So this is the check out that video. KD, 21 months of membership. Wow, close to 2 years. Congratulations and much appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. To everyone, actually, to everyone, if you are not already a subscriber to the channel, then please do subscribe. Make sure to subscribe. We're getting so close to 100,000 subscribers. We are at 92.8k subscribers. We have under 8,000 to go. We just need 8,000 subscribers and we will get to 100,000 subscribers. We're so close, almost there. So close. So please, I would appreciate it. Give me more mass. Give me more mass. Zebek was known for his swordsmanship. He looked like having the weight of a giant cannibal in his hands. Yeah, those, like, the sword clashing was absolutely phenomenal in this chapter. I loved every bit of it. Even, like, and then Roger's ace as well, like, it's huge. Ace got casted. I must have missed that news. Who's playing Ace? One Piece live action Ace cast. Oh. Okay. Okay. I see it. I definitely see it. I don't watch what is it? Cobra Kai. I don't watch Cobra Kai, but I really see the likeness. I did hear about the casting of Mr. 2, but I didn't actually check out who the actor was. Cobra Ace now. Oh, there's been a lot more that I've missed out on. Yeah, there's been a lot more casting news that haven't been keeping in touch with. Who's playing Mr. 2? I can't find out the... Having trouble finding it out. Oh, I'm reading... Okay, I'm gonna have to read this properly later because it's seeming that Mr. 2 is actually... Are they saying that he's not going to appear in season 2? Okay. You guys, thank you so much for another wonderful stream, another great stream, great chapter. As always, what a chapter to be wrapping up. Well, I mean, I still don't think the God Valley flashback is quite over yet. I think we'll get at least one more chapter. But what a way to round out what has been the battle of the century. The battle of the century. Wow. Oh my goodness. It was absolutely insane. What a fight. What a battle. I cannot wait to see more of it. Thank you guys for joining me. Like I said, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the stream. But I have a lot more thoughts on what's going to happen now after this, and there is going to be a chapter break, so don't worry, I will be coming back with some further videos to keep you all entertained. So I shall see you all very soon. Enjoy your weekend. And thank you, Vaka Bros. I don't know if I saw you earlier, but thank you so much. And